Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Well, I guess I'm doing this now. So, if you haven't been in the f1n8y Twitter community for a while, you probably missed out on some rather not so fun stuff. Yeah, let's just say that. Okay, but the real reason why I'm even making this video in the first place is because I just want to talk about how I generally feel about the f1n8y community right now, and it's, not so good state. Yeah. Not so good. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is how it treats drama. I'll just start saying, you know how, whenever someone gets exposed or something, they, everyone just kind of, gets surprised, oh my god, I didn't know, how could this happen? Oh my god, I didn't know my favorite something modern name did this. Well, okay. That's like the first part of the exposure. Okay, and then when the person got exposed apologizes. This can depend on what they did. By the way, if it's something you know very clear racism, which I'll talk about that later. It can be really bad. You gotta have yeah, you're probably not even gonna get an apology, but if you're just racist, you can goodbye, gone. But if it's something say, an accent you did a long ago, you said you insulted someone, really shitty, you got heated, say in a heated argument or something, and you apologize, after you apologize to them or something or some shit, and then a couple months later pass, and then you get this exposure comes in, and then you have to apologize. You say apology, and then here comes the problem with f1n8y Twitter. They will not accept your apology, bro. You don't even bother, bro. They f1n8y Twitter is the most, well, it depends on the person. It's the most hypocritical community I've ever seen. I know this because I've been here. This, I've been here since this game existed. I'll tell you that much. That's how much I know. I know they won't. They're hypocritical. There's a bunch of drama that was covered years ago, or years ago. I say it's been centuries, but a year ago mostly, because 2020 was when the game started picking up slack. It was still existing, and then 2021 is where shit happened, and we all know what happened. But yeah, the way people handle dramas, okay, here's it's because I know I took so long to get to this part, but when you let your mind talk for you, you kind of delay the main issue. But it's kind of it's kind of like that sometimes. But anyways, you make your issues private, bro. Resolve them privately. It's not that hard. Just say if you make it public, it's gonna make it worse. You're both gonna look like idiots. If you resolved it privately, then you'd be gold. You wouldn't be shitting yourself right now. I don't know whatever you wanna to call this. But come on, man. Seriously, dude. Just solve it privately. If it's something I don't know, maybe pedophilia or grooming, then you make it public because you want to warn people about the person. You don't want them to be touching everyone else, so, yeah, touching other children. So that's acceptable because they're kind of not somebody you want to be around. So yeah, then the line is okay to pass. You can make that public, at least in my eyes. It's just my thoughts, but like the title of the video says, but still, that's a good thing. Jeez, man. Alright, well, the next, well, I guess I'll just move on to the next part now. Okay, so for this part, I'm gonna let my friend Ryan explain some of the Banbuds stuff. I mean, I could try explaining it myself, but he has a better recap of the whole thing, and also he wants, because he also has his own thoughts about some of the community stuff as well. So take it away.
So, small recap for the Banbuds situation. 3 days ago, the coder of Hypno's Lullaby, Yoshubs, did a tweet talking about Adam's song, like Adam McHummus, that one composer who got outed for supporting Mr. Frog. And basically, that bitch, I'm not joking, she tried to defend Adam, like, she tried to explain how the hate he's getting is over-exaggerated and how we're like giving him much more hate than what he deserves, even if, bro, you just don't support a profile like that. Then what happened? After that, her tweet was sent, she started getting dogpiled. Like, she was getting dogpiled real hard by Twitter. And then, all of a sudden, one of the workers on Hypno's Lullaby, named Biggie, who is a black person, by the way, replied to Yoshubs, and he told her that she defended Banbuds about calling Biggie the N-word in VC. And after that, people started to spread this rumor, since nobody knew about this. Like it came out of nowhere. He just came like that. He said, "Aren't you the person who defended Banbuds calling me the N-word in VC?" So Banbuds had to clear up the situation. He did a thread that is in the description if you want to see for yourself, where he explained what happened maturely, and like he showed his remorse. In my opinion, he showed his remorse. He was genuine. Like he tried to respond calmly, which is something you don't see a lot in this community. And to make it short, he said accidentally, he didn't want to say it in a racist context, and he also said that it got solved privately. Like, he apologized to Biggie after saying it, so it's kind of weird that he brought it back after all of these months. Like, it was like, from his thread, it happened 5 months ago. And yeah, so that's it. But the problem is, and that's where f1n8y comes to play. Boy. To say it lightly. f1n8y didn't get this one really well at all. And before that Raymond keeps on with the video, I have some of my quick thoughts. First of all, like I said before, if you have a problem, like the people, like a dear f1n8y community, if you have a problem, like a creator or anything, if you have a problem, just solve it in private. It's not that hard. Just go on DMs, tell them what's the problem, and fix it there. Because if you bring it to public, you know what's gonna happen: harassment, toxicity, the pointless discourse. Like, how many times did it happen? Like, count with me. The Tabi and Weedy drama could have been solved if it wasn't brought to public. The baddest situation could have been solved if it wasn't brought to public. The fucking awards, even the fucking awards, it's like some event done by some 16-year-old, like, or I don't know what's the kid's age. It was brought to public and it caused some harassment.
Ryan wanted me to add something, and it's that when he talks about the Funkin' Award situation, he forgot to mention that he understands some of the legitimate critics the fandom had against it. But he thinks that would be better if the creators of the community got mad about it and complained about it in public and talked with the owner of awards and DMs to remove their mods from the tournament instead. Because if you don't know, complaining about someone on Twitter while having a big platform, which isn't the case for most f1n8y creators who got mad about the Funkin' Awards on Twitter, could cause your followers to go after that person, harass him, and send him hate. And look, don't get me twisted, it wasn't the intentions of most of the creators to get G, the owner of the Funkin' Awards, harassed, but they still should be aware of that and instead talk to him in private about what bothers them and remove the mods they worked on from the awards if they wanted to. And also he said that he thinks the situation wasn't the greatest example, but it still counted because it fits the criteria of the situations that shouldn't have been brought to public. Anyways, back to him.
And these are just three of these problems that could have been solved in private, but no, let's just bring it to public and look like clowns. And another thing, this one is the real last thing. The fact that Banbuds got cancelled and got his mod cancelled and all this drama happened because it got brought to public, blown totally out of proportion, just because of the N-word. And look, I'm not downplaying the N-word, but he didn't do it in any bad intention to be racist to Biggie. And it was solved in private, but it had to be brought back again. Well, our motherfucking right burst literally framed his director with a mountain of evidence, and nobody gave a single shit. It's just saddening to look at. We lost what could have been the best f1n8y mod to be ever made, Hypno's Lullaby V2, which got a cancelled build recently. And that build was really close to be finished. It was gonna like, the mod was about to release 10 days. In 10 days later, it was gonna release. But of course, shit had to happen. You can have shit in this community sometimes. And don't take it as me like only caring about the mod. I never really cared about Hypno before the updates. But after I changed my mind about the mod, but still, it just sucks that this situation happened. Banbuds deserved a better send-off for his final project in this community, but sadly, shit had to hit the fan. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Alright, thanks Ryan for covering that for me. Honestly, I agree with like everything he said. The situation is just not so good to look at, but you know, some people just like bringing up stuff from the past, especially Twitter. So, even if it was already resolved. Oh boy, right burst, my man. I'm gonna go full reverse splash on your fucking ass.
Sex bomb.
Where do I even begin with this man? Honestly, he's like he first he framed Revy like my friend Ryan said. This crackhead literally framed someone just because he was jealous that they did a better job at him at directing. And by that I mean Revy. You know, it's actually she, but you know, but yeah, like I'm saying, this man literally framed someone just because he just jealous that they were doing better at him, like at directing something. Like, dude, just direct your own EXE mod if you want to direct something that bad. Like make your own little, you know, spooky haha red ketchup blood. I'm gonna kill your ball. I'm gonna shoot your balls off. Hedgehog furry. Oh wait, he did. He did, guys. Parallax. Oh wait, what's that you say? He actually he's doing another one? Rerun. Okay, so you know, I was gonna like start like I'm like it's cause like it's been a while since I touched this video again, so forgot some stuff I was gonna say, but I decided to delete the rest of the audio because I wanted to like you know it is because like the stuff I was gonna say it wouldn't be relevant anymore because let's just say that I don't want to talk about this man anymore because he literally just posted something that's living proof that he's a total dickhead and should not be supported. Like plus the whole Ravi situation and also like the tweet that I'm gonna show here right now on screen. I was gonna like start like doing like clowning on him more, but I decided to cut it because I just want to like cut to the next section, and also because let's just say that Parallax is no more. Jeez, right? First, it's almost as if you can't direct a mod. Jeez, I'm so sorry for you, bro. I'm so sorry that you that you're confident. Can't even lead like a 50-person team. Actually, no, that's not even the problem. Like, why would you have a 50-person team on a mod? Like, doesn't it help that no, not rerun. Oops, sorry, not that's a different mod. And Ripers isn't there anymore, thankfully. I hope, but like, it doesn't help that they were gonna cram like 1,000 fucking OCs into the 3.0 or 2.5 update, whatever you want to call it. I just call it 3.0 because like that's really what it is. That's really the update. Like 2.5 would be like very little content, but the amount of content they added is more like a 3.0 than anything. Like they were gonna cram like what 60 characters, 50 maybe. It's probably like a little more than that, but like in like one fucking update. And by the way, that was Revy said that like during when Revy was still like directing them on, like they said it. She said, I know I kept saying they like before, but she said that the 2.5 update will only have 8 characters. 8. So we just went from 8 creepy furries to like a fucking Avengers I don't know, Avengers Endgame level of characters in a fucking mod. Jesus Christ. See, that this is why you don't let Ripers direct your mod, or else he'll just do shit and like 1,000 stuff on it. and probably make it get canceled and more stuff. But like exe mods are like cursed as hell. Like it, it's literally like a curse itself. It's like like the funny character curse. Haha, guys, I'm so. Anyways, like they're literally cursed. If you make a exe mod, you basically like signing up a exposure contract. Like in a few months you're gonna get exposed for doing something. But I mean, it's not every exe mod. Some exe mods have people who like are nice and they manage to make a mod, exe mod, and they don't get exposed. So maybe it's just it's just like a chance thing. It's like chance time for Mario Party. It's either you get lucky or you don't. It isn't really luck because the person has to have like a shitty thing in the past for it to happen. But yeah. Well, to end this section off, I'm just gonna say, Ripers, please don't use social media anymore. I don't know why you still have like a bunch of people following you. I think they should like see the tweet you made and like unfollow you, like literally everyone. And also, I hope you're happy that like you literally ruined somebody's like, I wouldn't say the entire life, more like online life. I don't know if the Revi's like friends keep up with her on social media, but like I hope you're happy that you ruined someone's life on social media. I mean, I know everyone's like, well, not everyone, but like some people are starting to see the evidence that Revi is innocent. Not everyone. It's like some people still like, oh, I don't like Revi. I like ignoring all the evidence. Some people are neutral on the whole thing. They just like don't care. Like they don't want to see drama, which I don't blame them. Like honestly, props to you for that person. Like you don't care if she's innocent or not. You just don't want to see drama. Like good for you, bro. Like that's I like those people because like they don't like they just don't like drama. They don't go inside the drama to see what's happening. They just don't want to. They just don't want negative, like influence around them. Like me, but I already interacted with the drama, so I'm kind of contradicting myself. But that's what I do all the time. I like contradicting myself. It's very funny, haha, totally relatable. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Time to talk about a certain plumber, creepypasta creator guy that Alright, so for this one, there isn't much I got to say because, like, honestly, it's pretty like self-explanatory. Like, it kind of like goes itself if you look at the pictures I'm gonna put on screen right now about this guy. But if you want to give a little recap about who exactly the Mario Bot is, he was like basically the creator of MX, the funny guy and the funny plumber boy mustache man that everyone keeps comparing with Lord X because everyone keeps saying, oh, he's like the Lord X of the Mario universe or something like Mario.exe. I mean, I don't blame them, but like but anyways, yeah, honestly, I got no words for this. I'm just disappointed. That's how fucking dog. That's how bad this shit is. Like how hard it is to not say the word. How hard it is to not be racist. To not feel like superior or something. Like because racism. Like definition of racism when you're trying to feel superior. Like you're saying like you basically say something like, oh, you're white, so you cannot have the rights to do stuff. That's just massive racism. Like, and it's the same thing here with fucking Mario Bot here, but the thing is that he's saying the N word with the hard R, which, in case you didn't know, saying that you're being a white person and saying that is bad. It's bad. It comes off as you being racist. I know I said that like, or at least I remember saying one day that like context matters. You know, you gotta if a white person says the N word, you gotta see. But if they say that word, then it's I don't know, man. I don't think that's not an excuse. Like if you say, I don't think that's something you could say accidentally, like the fucking hard R of all things, because you're most likely that's being racist. And I don't think I need to explain why. Most people probably already know. Like unless history class didn't teach you that, which for me it didn't either. Well, so we're on the same boat, guys. But I mean, I bothered to do my research, and yeah, and white people using the N word is something. Nah, that's not a good look on them. So try not to say that. But yeah, worry about. Please, yeah, I saw that you like said you were gonna improve on Twitter. Not say the word again. I know you said you don't want apologies, which I'm not forgiving you. Honestly, bro, just I don't like what you did, bro. Sorry, but if you're not saying the N word again anymore, then that's good. That's a good thing. But like, people won't forget. I'm just saying that you're probably not even seeing this video. I'm like treating as if like this video is gonna get seen a lot. But I mean, it can happen. I mean, one of my fucking f1n8y videos literally got like 1,000 views. So you never know. Anyways, let's just move on to the next section, which is less controversial. At least it's not really directed at a specific person like these last two parts were. So, 3 parts, I mean. So, yeah, let's get into it, which is.
Man, can't see through the wonder of makes me.
Alright, so this one's a bit, kind of a bit silly, a bit goofy, even if you say. That's, I didn't lie when I said this one might be not so controversial or serious as the other ones. It's like the fucking intro says, it's just people fucking complaining about OC mods not getting much attention, and to that I say, look for them, go like promote them, like share them around if you want them to get attention. I don't know. I mean, there's literally a fucking I don't know, account made for like f1n8y news or f1n8y announcements. Like they both exist, but like literally just if like you want something promoted, you gotta like work for it. You can't just expect to like put it out there and then expect for the people to just come in. No, you gotta like make people. It's like it's basic. I guess you could say marketing in a way. Like you gotta like advertise the thing, like make people interested in it. And the people who and like if we're talking about the people who like didn't make the product and just want that the product they like to be known more, then share it around. I literally just said that, share it around. Like say like tell your friends like, hey, this mod is like actually pretty dope, you should check it out. Like it has some pretty cool stuff. Like do that instead of just bitching and complaining about stuff. And I guess the reason why it's because EXE mods, creepypasta mods get more attention, which I mean, I won't argue that's not true, because like, it is true. And I see EXE mod do get a lot of attention, but if you just complain, you just keep complaining, it isn't gonna make the situation any better. So and you can't just keep telling people to stop making that, because it's a mod. Yeah, it's a thing if that the person chooses to do. Like if they want to do, you should force them to not do that. It's just dumb and like doesn't make sense. It's you get what I mean? Like it just doesn't work like that. But I guess some people just work in reverse. I guess there isn't much stopping to those type of people. Like another thing to like get OC mods out there. I guess is like get them into like award events. Not funkin' award. Shit, no, not that. That causes a lot of controversy, and you already know. You already if you're one of the people like who go around the community a lot, you would know about all the dramas that happen within that fucking awards thing. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about OC mods. But yeah, like Funkin' Directs, I think that's like Funkin' Forward, even though that's I'm not really into Funkin' Forward because I feel like they only promote like show mods that are like super well known, like popular mods. Like there is like probably like one or two little small mods there, but like that's about it. So maybe you got ping like Box Funkin' or something. Like see like look for an event that has like that's like open for submissions and then submit your mod so people know about it more. See, I'm giving you suggestions so your OC mod can get more recognition. Oh my god, guys. It's almost as if you didn't use your fucking brain, nigga. But yeah, that's all I have to say about OC mods.
My name is Bernie Sanders and I am old. I live the bread
That's probably everything. And no, that's actually probably everything I have to say in this video. But yeah. Well, this is Raymood, and sorry for taking so long to get a video out. Like, it's because I was like kind of, like I said in the very intro, I lost the drive to make videos. I kind of stopped. I guess it's like burnout or something. I guess you could say it's burnout. Like you could say it's just burn. I was like feeling burnt out, even because like I was making both art and maintaining like making YouTube videos at the same time. So you can see how I would kind of overheat in a sense. Like robots. How like if a robot does like something too advanced, like for a lot, they start overheating and then they have to like stop for a bit so they can continue later. Yeah, that's basically what happened. I overheated. But yeah. Well, I'll see you next time when I make a video, and hopefully I won't become Cyber Shell 2.0 where I make videos like once a fucking month, and then once like every to 10 months or years. But yeah. Alright, see you later, and subscribe if you want, I guess. I don't know. It's your choice. And bye.